Alright, hello.
Hello.
Hi. We are back on Dangan, Ronpa 2. My name is Kels, I'm the person behind the controller, and I was going to say something new today, and I can't think of anything. Like,
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
seriously.
Yeah.
Prepare for trouble, make it double.
Yeah, let's just do the whole ass Team Rocket motto at this point. I don't know. Like, whatever floats y'all's boat. Like, for
Oh yeah, and I play like all the murderers for some reason.
I am Mana. I don't play all the murderers so far, as far as my knowledge is concerned. And I just keep dying, so that's
Woo!
great. That's great. I lose character voices, and you know what? That's fine with my throat. So
Seriously, like I feel really bad for saying this because this is a bunch of high schoolers getting killed off, but also like,
right.
thank God.
Thank God some of y'all are leaving the cast list because my throat can only handle so much.
Let me just say, the time that I have not had Nekomaru on my list has been glorious.
Has it been the best time for you?
So much. You cannot imagine how much I want Mikan to be the killer on this one, even though that will then be a 3 streak that I am the killer.
Yeah. I mean, we both lost some voices.
We did. We've lost some people.
I'm sad best girl got cut off though. Like I legit like no joke. Like I was trying to make predictions because I don't know. I guess I was trying is the word. I really thought she was gonna be one of the last people. Like for real. Like I thought she was gonna be like the what's that girl? Oh no, Asahina. I thought she was gonna be the Asahina of this one, because she's like the happily bubbly woo girl, but I was wrong. And now I'm sad. So
here's a question, since you've brought it up. Who are your other predictions? Do you have any other predictions of people that are going to get to endgame?
I feel like at this point we can call Nagito a honey badger, because he literally was dying on his deathbed because of this despair disease or whatever, and the bitch is still alive. He's a cockroach. He can survive nuclear war. There's no other explanation for this, like,
I
besides
don't want to
plot
go
armor.
into the final trial with him, though.
Yeah.
Like, let me just say, it was hard enough in the first game fighting against Junko when, like, yeah, we didn't trust each other, but we kind of all sort of liked each other. Byakuya,
Right.
like, begrudgingly so.
It's like, ew, people? Disgusting.
But I do not need to fight against Nagito and whatever the hell has replaced Junko.
Yeah, what, like, see, it's like, on one hand, I really am hoping and praying wrong about Monomi, and that Monomi is actually nice. But at the same time, I'm like, everyone in this game is evil. Like, you can be a sparkly, cutesy princess, whatever the fuck, magical girl, but that don't mean that you're actually, like, the moidada, like, the big one. You know what I mean? The Junko of the series. And since Junko was Monokuma last time, who's to say that another Junko, like, personality is not Monomi this time? You know what I mean? Like, nothing's off the table.
You
So-
have a... so remember that Monokuma revealed that there's a traitor.
Yeah.
And I think it was the first or second case. So the question is, number 1, do you believe him? And number 2, who do you think it is?
Oh no, decisions, ew. I think, like, it's not easy to say yes, to say no to that. Like, nobody should rule out that possibility for sure. So I think there is, because I mean, last time there was, so why not this time? You know what I mean? This game is all about despair. So like, when and unlike Sakura, I liked Sakura. Sakura was great. She was a great character. Like, I had no beef with her. She was one of my faves. But at the same time, she was the traitor, and I was like, oh well, that sucks.
Yeah.
So even if someone as honorable, but okay, she was being blackmailed. Okay, like, she wasn't actually like a mean person.
Nope.
So I feel like that might be the same case. Unless they're not doing that, then you know, if they don't want to repeat, it's like, ooh, it's gonna be someone nice, someone you like. But if it's Nagito, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna straight up laugh and be like, it was in my face the whole time. You know what I mean?
Hidden in plain sight.
Yep. That's like, I feel like if they make it super obvious, then you'll be in 10 times more despair because you're like, well, duh, it's him. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that's why I think it's Nagito anyway, just because the authors like to mess with us. Or if it's not Nagito, I don't want it to be Chiaki. So I'm gonna rule her out completely. Chat says my guess would be Byakuya, but his alliance was the people to have our best interest. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, for bringing back such a, icon of the first game, you guys sure killed him really fast. And by fast, I mean the first murder. So, like, I think they're trying to mess with your psyche and be like, ooh, he is dead. Bitch, no. I didn't see them, like, put him on the ground and all this other like, no. Like,
I mean, I will point out that, like, there's nothing that says that the traitor has to be alive still. So he could still be dead. Like, it's just that, Monokuma is now using that to still instill despair in us.
Yeah. And, like I said, I feel like it's gonna be either someone like Byakuya who's like, oh wow, he's dead, oh man, we saw him die at the beginning like Junko. Or what if it's Nekomaru? Like,
maybe
he's on his deathbed. Maybe a death flag is the
it's a possibility. Trigger. I mean, he is right now. No one knows where he's at.
Exactly.
So
see, that's kind of sus.
Very sus.
So, if it's Nekomaru, I'll be like, and like, I don't know if it's typecasting or not, but like the big beefy person, whoever has the most muscles is the traitor. So like Sakura, Nekomaru, I guess it kind of works. Yeah. Or, oh my god, right, chat? They're like, maybe the traitor is us, but we just don't remember. Oh,
that's
fuck.
A possibility.
See, that would be another bigger plot twist than it actually being Nagito to me. Like, I think that would shock me more. And it's like, when we figure it out, do we go into despair mode? Or do we, like, strike a pose and go, bleh? Or, like, what do we do? Like, I don't know, like, do a face from Kiss, the band? Like, what do we do? Like, do we get makeup? What are we gonna do, guys?
We're gonna level up to our final level.
This is our final form? Like,
exactly.
Get the Chaos Emeralds and get bigger ass hair. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah. So that's it.
Yeah. All right. Shall we go into our recap? We've got the second half of a trial to get through tonight.
Yeah.
All right. So what did we do last time? We watched Monomi Hearts HD 2.5 Remix to see what inspired the methods behind the murders of Best Girl and Worst Girl. Oh, poor Hiyoko. I am weird in that I think I am the only person who actually, like, I didn't like Hiyoko, but I thought she was interesting.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's definitely interesting.
She was an interesting girl. I won't call her best girl by any means, but we proved our hypotheses about Hiyoko dying first and her body being hidden by wallpaper, and determined she went to the Titty Typhoon to tie her kimono in front of a mirror. The absence of blood on the latter supports the idea that the suicide video was fake, and the cameras can't record, so it must have been live. Nagito is being a sussy baka, and Mikan keeps denying that she could possibly do any of the stuff we think the killer did, so we're even more convinced that she did it, and Nagito is helping her. We want to preemptively declare Gundam either the killer or a victim in the next chapter, because he needs to pay for getting us killed in this trial. I 100% agree. I'm still mad at him.
What if the traitor is his hamsters?
Maybe.
And that's why they're called the Dark Devils of Destruction.
Exactly, like...
Yeah.
Who knows?
Mind blown.
Alright, shall we get started?
Yeah. Also, damn, you're right. Nagito openly wants to be the traitor, so I doubt he actually is. He's like crewmate in Among Us who deliberately helps out the imposters. That's literally him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're right. Hiyoko was trying to be nice at the end, but then she died, so like, oh well.
You know, I'm seeing a trend here in that characters start going through a little bit of character improvement, like Monomi is trying to get us to do, and then they die.
So it's all her fault.
That or
It's
they're
what
being
I'm
targeted,
hearing.
maybe. Like,
Oh, so the key to surviving Dangan Ronpa is to not have character.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Nice.
I mean, think about who we had last time. Byakuya didn't have a lick of character development that entire game. He was just him. Kyoko didn't talk to us for half the game. Hina just got really into donuts, which I was 100% on. Hiro didn't know. I am still sure that Hiro did not know that he was actually in a killing game until he got out. I am convinced that he thought that this was just a very elaborate seance through the entire thing.
I mean, yeah.
And Toko was Toko, like.
She was just Toko. She was just Toko.
Just Toko.
Just her.
As the person who voiced both her and Genocide Jack, she did not. I think she somehow got into a worse situation outside of the class trials.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to know what she's going to do when she finds out Byakuya is possibly dead. Because I don't want to be on that side of the situation.
Me neither.
Alright. Ooh, I get to start with Magical Girl.
I'm Monomi. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly field trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself, and don't forget to save frequently. 絶対大丈夫だよ.
I'm clapping for you. Yeah, that was such a hope-filled, beautiful speech. I love it.
Once again, if anyone needs a very obnoxious sounding Magical Girl, please call me up.
You're like, that sounded like the mascots from Pretty Cure. Not gonna lie. Like, that's what it sounds like, the mascots from Pretty Cure. Like, some of them. I don't know any of them by name. I just know that they look like ice cream fluffy thingies. I don't know. And they're great.
Well, Monomi can join them now.
Bet.
Alright. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh? It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Oh man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of luck.
I feel so left out, you guys. Oh my god. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that? Holy shit, this guy's weird. Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place. But I would make an exception for you because you are creepy.
Monokuma would not make an exception for Nagito. I'm pretty sure every time Nagito opens his mouth, Monokuma's sitting there like, yes.
Keep going.
Yes, my precious.
Oh yeah.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, that's him. That rule is too harsh. I almost read it as too trash. I couldn't get killed because of that? Damn. Seriously, just shut up already. Shut up like forever.
But I'm thinking about it again, and totally right. It feels incomplete.
I love how like he shut up immediately. He's like, oh, I like it when you yell at
Oh my
me.
god. We do not need to give this man kinks. Like, he is already weird enough.
Yeah. I don't like this. Anyway, because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did, that's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one! Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Junko? No.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
That's what the killer would say. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Oh my god. Chat's like, one of the best pedicure mascots is Kudurun because they are completely useless seal and say nothing but their own name. They only exist to eat, sleep, and be cute. Oh.
That's a mood. How
Wow.
do I get that job?
Yeah, how to sign up to be Kudurun, because I wish that was my life.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not cute like 95% of the time, but if that was what I got paid for, I'd put in more effort.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, can I get that job?
Exactly.
Gundam, crawl back into your hole. I agree. But if we never realized it, it was half-assed imitation. Their entire plan would have been completely useless. What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Yoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand the imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are other strange details.
Strange details like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? So you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say. I'm just here for the vibes. However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark demos of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out no matter the cost. Alright, let's make our argument. Blood on Souls, blah 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 blah. Oh shit, that's so many. Alright. Let's start with the motel room key, maybe. Okay. Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
Yeah, that's the name. That's the song of the entire game.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Alright, maybe she got abducted by the killer. Nah. You know that she didn't.
I don't think she did.
She went of her own free will. Oh, that's what I needed to hit. Because she obviously went of her own free will since she brought her key. I need to find out why Hyoko went to the music venue first. Me over here, like, just hitting the thing I'm supposed to be shooting at. It's fine. Hyoko killer. Hey, just stay put. Wow.
They're trying their darndest here. Okay, like.
Wow.
Wow. Break.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So exactly as I assumed.
I just realized that the cross over Teru Teru's face is a fork and knife. And everyone else has just a regular cross. Like, look at it the next time the camera pans, but,
Oh. Why is it a fork and a...
I mean, he was the ultimate chef. Or cook.
Oh. They did that on purpose. If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted? Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact that Hiyoko got abducted? Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with a crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that... Uh-oh.
Oh, snap. It's one of these.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already? No, that's not the issue. Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
No.
Alright, what do we got? Step ladder, candle, smudge on the floor, Mikon's account. Oh my god. Don't know what we are hitting, but Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. Woo, advanced!
Yay!
But
That was
Hyoko's
good.
room was locked. He was deep inside her kimono. More likely that she locked the door herself. Killer was the one who locked the door. So what if maybe the killer put it there later? No reason for the killer to do that in her key. Didn't even realize she had the key. Kimono was all messed up. She fought the killer. Oh wait, I don't remember what any of this evidence is. Okay.
Right.
Better remember. Rope. Bell key. Step ladder. Candle. I know. Now all I've got that. I've just got it stuck in my head. Okay, so smudge on the floor.
Well, the smudge on the floor is definitely from Hiyoko. What the? Hiyoko.
Hiko's account. Oh no, she didn't fight her or her. That wasn't why her kimono was disheveled. Okay. Okay, she's finally revealed her ace in the hole. There's clearly a contradiction in what a competition. Her kimono was all messed up. That is correct. Only one reason. She did not fight the killer. Ha! Take that. I am on my game today. I'm not actually, but you know, that's okay.
You are on your game. You are though.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up is because she wasn't able to properly wear it. Wear her kimono? Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she should use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer? Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono. I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes, do whatever you want to me. No.
Nobody said that?
Nobody wants that. Except for apparently Soda.
Yeah. Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat or better. Make her do something a little something, you know what I mean?
Hell no.
It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm hoping he is the victim next trial.
Oh yeah. Like, don't
He's
make
probably
it to
gonna
the
live until, you know, like, endgame, but
he's gonna be the thorn in our side.
I can dream.
Then the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Wow. No, that may what is the voice? No, that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Going knew she would never go there. There's nowhere I would have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under. Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop for his sake.
Huh? What do you mean for my sake? Oh, of course, I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Stop overlooking.
Please. Okay, get a room. Anyway, even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hem bag over her head, and without hesitation...
Killed Hyoko.
Poor Hyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then, what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far, there's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close. Hey, Nagito. Any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet? Not that I'm complaining, but... Oh, am I allowed to speak? Oh, I'm so happy. I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
Sorry, I let me have this moment. Yeah, I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut, but now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember there was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide. You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago. Oh, really? Oh, damn. Oh, that's annoying. I guess I could just awkwardly laugh about it then. Ah! Wow, that was definitely awkward. Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around. That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the stepladder? I know this one. Because I thought about that earlier. If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it. Huh? There weren't? Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
I'm not a chosen ultimate, but thank you.
Watch him be wrong.
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komaeda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
And didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about the video.
It'd be so weird if Mikon was a traitor. Anyway, I see! So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video, But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Let's go.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands. Because mine are preoccupied with being amazing.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well, you should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try. If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw, based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. No, I think it's the fact that there's no bloodstain on the stepladder.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right, man.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
And you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a blood stain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. Let me just say, Hajime is incredible that he can remember this after like however many hours after watching someone possibly hang themselves, because I would not remember absolutely anything about that video, if asked. Yeah. Like, holy shit, man. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That's truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is that the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there are two stepladders? But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different? Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
For once, yes.
Praise her.
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something?
Chucky, just say it. Just say it. You know what it is.
Too.
Oh no, Hangman's Gambit.
Filming location.
Yeah. Filming location. You probably. Oh, wow, that was fast. Damn, fam. Wow.
I was pretty sure that the second word was location already. So then I just had to do some galaxy burning. Okay, can they stop giving me ends?
Give me an end. Chiaki played too much Among Us with my mom to not be a top-notch detective. Yep. Oh my god, can you imagine playing Among Us with those people? Holy shit. That'd be too... you would always lose.
Oh, absolutely.
Always. Every time. There's no winning for you.
That'll be okay.
She would become the world champion easily.
Okay, I need an L.
Actually... Oh, that's hard. Chiaki versus Kyoko in Among Us. Oh. Oh no.
Okay, L, L, L. M. My giant M that I was... Okay, I... Okay, now I need those N's that have been going everywhere.
The ends that you were like, go away.
I know.
I need you now.
I know. There we go.
A...
Okay, G.
Oh,
Oh,
the
shit.
G. Yeah.
Wrong button.
Oh. What happened? E?
Okay,
Yeah, the main.
okay, now I need L again.
Location. There. Ooh, no. Ayo.
Okay.
Ayo.
C.
We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Been doing really good.
Okay, A, there's an A. P. I. Okay. Get in O.
Mhm.
Ah, oh, oh, no!
Oh. Oh.
N.
Mm.
Okay, just give me one.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Monokuma's out here probably like it's like I will not give you an N. I refuse.
This is my, once again, this is my
Despair.
villain origin story.
Yep.
Okay. Ha, filming location.
Ayo.
Oh, please.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know? Then there is a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. What did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit?
It would suck if taking damage removed a letter from your word.
Oh god, I would cry.
Absolutely.
Yay, dream drop.
Ayo, dream drop distance. Oh.
I
Let's
unironically
go.
love the dive sequences in dream drop distance. Oh shit.
Oh no, Mario Kart.
I forgot that those drop out.
Mm.
Okay, question one.
Every time I see this, I just think of the Skate the Infinity.
Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Okay, it was just the camera because we know where the monitor was. Monitor didn't move.
And we found a smashed camera or
We
whatever.
did. So we know that they were at least thinking about it. Holy shit, okay. Hajime,
What?
I need you to JSRF a little faster, my dude.
Mhm.
I am probably the only person that got that reference, and that is okay.
Nah, you cool, fam. You cool. Now you're the ultimate gamer.
Exactly.
Oh.
Chiaki would have gotten my reference.
Right. Chiaki gets you. She's like, haha, good one, fam.
Exactly, damn it. I'm getting dizzy, like, going back and forth like this, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. This is definitely like motion sensory.
Yeah, like, if anyone has motion sickness, I will not begrudge you for looking away right now. Okay. Ha.
Ayo.
Question 2. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or at the hospital? Okay, it had to have been the music venue camera. Because the one at the hospital didn't move. Oh no, don't do this to me again.
Bruh.
Oh, shit.
Seriously, just the Skate the Infinity opening is playing in my head right now. Let's go together, back up, hater. Fate takes hold as we roll the dice. Anyway.
I am too busy trying not to be sick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even controlling this, and I'm already like, holy shit, Rainbow Road? No, this is it. This is the
Come on.
scariest thing I've seen.
Okay, question 3. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? They took it with them. They couldn't have increased the signal.
Yeah. Because they're not the ultimate mechanic, therefore they don't know
I mean,
shit.
in theory, we're assuming Kazuichi didn't do it.
It's definitely not Kazuichi. It has to be Mikami. There's no way.
I don't think he's smart enough to pull whatever this killer has pulled.
Yeah.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too. That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Smashed.
Yep, he smashed it. Or he just flipped it over, because that is clearly the answer. He smashed it. With a giant hammer.
Could be Smash Brothers.
Gonna turn it into a flea. And put the flea in a box. And then another box.
And
then
mail that.
Yes, go ahead and finish the quote.
Wait, what was it?
I think you're right. And mail it to myself. And then smash the box with a hammer or something like that.
Yes, yes. Thanks, Yzma. Best girl.
Exactly. The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that. I don't know why I said even I, like...
Even you?
Even me.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it, and left that in pieces as well. Don't talk over me, Nagito. How dare you?
Ah! It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong. Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel hotel Holiday Inn. The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Oh, come on!
Oh, another? Well, time to become a villain.
Conference room?
Yeah. Conference room. Ayo. Wow, that was fast. Damn, fam. You're really good at Hangman.
No, actually, I suck at Hangman.
You do?
To be completely honest, like,
Oh.
I've just am really good at guessing right now.
Oh, because we're on edge. We're on the edge of glory.
I'm just on top of my game. Okay, C-O-N.
I'm on the edge of glory. Yeah, glory with you.
Anyway.
Man, now you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh no, what?
They collided before they got on screen.
Yikes.
Okay. E.
They trying.
There we go. Collide with each other.
Mm-hmm.
R. E. Come on, give me another E. Aha.
Conference.
N. I will take you. Okay, I need a C now.
I see.
No, no.
No.
Okay, and an E.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, now I need an R.
Chat says, I remember winning a hangman with 7 spaces and immediately figuring out the whole word before any of the letters were suggested. Damn.
That is a flex, man.
Damn.
Okay.
I could never. Never.
Okay, now I need an M. M. Let's end this nightmare hell.
Imagine you get another one of these immediately after.
Oh, God,
The
I
word
would
was
cry.
bazinga.
There we go.
The word was bazinga, really? Oh my god, that's great. I love that.
It's possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? The conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different. That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other. To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. Alright, obviously it was the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Aha, and we have that as a bullet.
Hey! Hang on.
Okay, there's no way at the conference room. And the music venue look the same.
Hmm.
Which place resembles the other?
Mm-hmm.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently not.
Mm.
Oh, that's right, because the curtain was
Mm-hmm.
already in the thing. They had to bring it to the...
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Hey.
Other way around. English is hard.
English dumb.
English is dumb. What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right, it's so half-assed, just like mine on me, am I right?
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Nice.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room.
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room, indeed. The floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. To save the budget. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense he'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else that the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that. Candle? Because otherwise, then they would have just used the music venue lighting.
Yeah. That seems legit.
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
Then wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
Nikon's over here with this horror movie bullshit.
Right?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. Otherwise, you won't get cool cosplay pics. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead. Which means, are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Which candlelight? With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect? With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
Mikan, none of you understand my directorial vision. The lighting was lousy on purpose. But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of the crime. It is occurring in the conference room.
And if anyone wanted to see Teddy's ex being the fork and knife,
Oh my
there you go.
God.
I'm
I
proof
see
that
it.
everyone else has what Pickle has, so.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Wow.
I feel
You
like
get
I've
special treatment.
heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
Yeah.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
Nah, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body in the music venue.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been, was it the Ibuki in the conference room? Was it the Hiyoko at the music venue? Was it the Ibuki at the music venue, or was it the Hiyoko at the motel? Hotel, Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn.
The Ibuki in the conference room. The person wearing the hemp bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hemp bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
the actual time of death must have been earlier, probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it would happen during the day.
So that's what happened. Then, no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video, just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
the reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of, and if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh? What? What's all this?
You fiend, are you saying you already know who the killer is?
That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. I cannot believe we were
Yeah.
right. Because there's only one person that was in the conference room in the hospital when we went to the hospital. Which means I am 3 for 3.
Yep.
Mikang, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her is the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right. A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal? Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence? Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
And if you insist, I'll use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
Filmed a creepy video.
And that's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible.
Can't you give a better defense than that? It just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer. Really?
I agree, it is truly difficult to believe someone who could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary. Thank you.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime? Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Oh shit.
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this?
If she caught despair disease, then yeah.
Exactly, and I am 95% sure she had despair disease earlier.
There's no way she would purposely, get in a bed with somebody else and make them uncomfortable. Like, no way.
And not apologize afterwards. That's the whole thing. Like, I am so used to saying I'm sorry as her. Like, lady, you had despair disease, something bad.
Yeah.
Could it be I'm the one making a mistake?
No.
In fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
I don't like that expression, but sure.
Hmm.
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all the critical parts, and I doubt I have any worth saying at an important time like this,
What are you saying?
but still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows. Mm.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else in this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know. Except it is. Actually, oh my god, this is a game!
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Nagito, unless you're gonna confess to be the accomplice, shut up.
Yeah, really.
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal. A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hot spot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that? Want a receipt?
I want you to take a close look at this rope and keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself in is one end of the rope. And the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think that the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends, and at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki and then what?
And then I finished speaking.
Huh?
How is that a decisive clue?
Oh, you didn't notice it? I thought I made a decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true?
I like to fuck around with everyone here,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Alright, rope used for hanging. I'm gonna guess we're gonna talk about the rope again.
Mhm.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. He was strangled to death. Basically the same thing.
Mhm.
So hanging and strangling seem similar. They're very different. Fun fact.
Mhm.
The scars they leave would look different. In rope burn.
Mm.
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call it. I think Nagito's lying.
Mm.
Because remember the he's still suffering some of the effects of the liar disease.
Exactly.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
Oh, I might have gotten it right on accident.
Ah, I see. So Ibuki died from hanging herself.
It wasn't Nagito who's lying. It's Mikan. Whoops. You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is, well,
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
Never trust her with our autopsies ever again.
Yeah.
Well, we won't, but
Yeah, it's really.
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. Yumi-kan, the ultimate nurse.
please wait. First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I make a mistake.
this is why we need to update the autopsy report.
Oh my god.
You're right, and you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and a strangulation. I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So, Mikan volunteered to nurse us because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... are you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know?
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Huh?
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is it really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying. If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up.
Please.
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Ah!
Stop it already. That's enough. I can't stop. Huh? I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this. You doubt your friends? That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them. What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. Because if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
Does not compute.
If you want to believe in someone, you have to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine, do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Oh shit.
So in the end, you're just all a bunch of bullies, huh?
Oh no, she snapped.
Justifying your actions with fancy words, making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Yo, Mikon, it's like you haven't slept in 24
Shit, really.
hours. Hey, yeah, calm down, Sam. Or girl,
It's not fair. It's not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair. Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away.
I can't wait to have an entire breakdown at the pitch of a dog whistle.
What did I do? Why won't anyone forgive me?
you killed like 2 people. Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, that's annoying. Can we put the trial on hold so everyone can take a nap, lol? Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is, one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Break. I know.
Chiaki.
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Exactly.
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me!
Hey, then you need to say somebody else.
Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait, you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please just forgive me already!
Oh, this is like a terrible time to say it, but like, because Monomi is directly behind her, I just laugh a little bit because it looks like she's wearing bunny ears. She's having a whole mental breakdown. I'm like, haha, bunny ears. Anyway, is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! That video! I never filmed that video! It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Oh my god.
Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this.
Yeah, she killed best girl and worst girl was about to get better before you killed her.
I know.
Damn.
Okay, we have a shit ton of evidence, but...
A lot of evidence.
Okay, I'm not the killer. I
Okay.
can't think of anybody else other than you.
Look at his sundere face.
Who could have filmed that video? Do you have any proof? Okay, put the handbag on her head, the hospital gown, hospital slippers.
Because she took the hospital gown from Akane. For sure.
Ready for proof. Tell her body type under the hospital gown. Just from that video. I don't have any proof. How do you know what the camera angle was?
Yeah.
I think we've figured it out,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have any evidence for it, so give me something that I can absorb.
Mm-hmm.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. Aha! Okay, there we go. Don't flinch. Don't hesitate. Don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't?
Yeah, the long hair. Long hair don't care.
With the hospital gown? Not the hospital gown. Hospital slippers. Nah.
Nope. Not hospital slippers.
They have different body types.
Hmm.
could tell her. Nope, I could not tell her body type. Just from that video. Oh, come on.
Damn it.
Fine. Have to absorb again.
Yeah. You can do it.
Damn it, and it didn't absorb. Of course not.
The game.
Blah
It
blah
knows.
blah 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 blah. Please excuse me as you have to say all of this again over and over. Oh, come on.
It doesn't want to.
It does not want to absorb that.
Absorb. Mikan's account? Yeah, Mikan's account, please.
I don't think so. 'Cause if I remember correctly, Mikon's account... Yeah, she was with us. I'm pretty sure I just have to shoot that killer's mistake from the camera at the camera angle thing. I could be completely wrong. There we go.
Absorb.
I will have spent all this time dicking around if I'm wrong.
Yikes.
Da-da-da-da-da. Hospital gown, different body types. That's your proof. Just from that video.
I like this case. It's interesting because, like, she's the last person I ever suspected to do something like this, which is good. Like, you like things to be unexpected.
Ha! I didn't just waste our time.
Yay!
Mikan, you have committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So, how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me.
You broke.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it.
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? I'm remembering the tote bag instead. Dang! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Osami decal on it, right? Whoopsie, don't worry about it. I remember it even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that the tote bag is a limited item. Oh, don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible, don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far? Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me.
No.
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third Panic Talk Action PTA. This is probably going to be my last job during the class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features... What do you mean they haven't been there? I've been hitting the reload button.
Right.
You will no longer be able to make do with just the X button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy 1 remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy that remark, no matter how much you mash the X button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the square button to reload. Just like locking on, press the square button in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the X button. Match the tempo marker by either pressing the square button. The number of bullets is refreshed based on how well you kept the tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the square button, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If your difficulty level is set to general, blah blah blah, I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all of the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I wonder who that's a...
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me. That bag is a limited item. That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Yep.
Will you forgive me? You're gonna forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this point, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Alright, PTA.
Bunny ears. Anyway. Rhythm game. Don't fail me now, right?
Okay, theater bonus prize. Because there were 2 bags. Remember, it was a buy one, get one free thing. Even though my button wasn't after I spent $1.5 million on it.
Yikes.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Ahem, when you buy one bag, you get another one for free. It's a common practice to make customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Not fast enough. My throat is gonna be wrecked tomorrow.
Why does everyone always hate me? You should just forgive me already.
Mika, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you. All right, let's start our closing argument. All right, what do we got? Okay, turning the switch of the surveillance camera unit on. Threw off the hemp bag, no Monomi's tote bag. This 2-step ladders are different somehow. The ripped piece on baton lighting. And the killer ripped off the music venue's wallpaper. Okay, so what did the killer do after the broadcast? Okay, so wait a second. Okay, so we turned it on. What I saw on the monitor was the hanging. So I don't have one of those. So I rushed over there. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Threw off the tote bag. Came out of the conference room. We saw Ibuki. The body that was hidden before. Killer ripped off the music venue wallpaper. But the small clue that the killer left was the ripped piece on the baton lighting. Damn, this one's easy. Okay, we have the video of the broadcasted hanging. What's left of the surveillance camera unit. Breaking the drumstick in half. What are you spreading glue? And Hiyoko was taped to the pillar. Okay, so let's start from the beginning since this was the last one. So, what did he see? The video. Da-da-da-da. Got those. Ripped off that. Okay. Then put it back to normal after destroying it. What? Okay, this one is obviously the glue. Gotta be the camera, right? I don't know what putting it back to normal means, but... Alright.
Oh.
This was a really easy one.
Yeah.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hiyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about the pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hiyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the room with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hiyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikang? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Yep. She looks guilty. Whoa, now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing. Like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
Mikan, what has happened to you?
Whoa there, before that, a moment of your time.
Yay, we did it!
Did we get an A? Or did we get a
I'm
B?
gonna guess we did not get an A after we failed that one. But we got a B! It's still a pass.
Yeah, we passed. That's good. Oh, it seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed with your regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the Blackant? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go.
There go.
There go. And we voted for Mekon, because of course we did.
Yay!
Not yay for her, but
I'm-
yay for everyone else.
Yay for me!
Yay for us.
Except for the fact that I now get to do a going insane and dog whistle pitches, but that's okay. I'll get through it.
Yeah then, Tubby might be obvious at this point. You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying Blackant who killed 2 Goyles is Mekon Tsuniki.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mekon, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them? Don't joke around with me, Mekon. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere. I'm scared. This chick! Can I hide behind you, Hajime? This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental. Probably because she didn't sleep for like 24 hours.
Yeah, really. I mean, I think we're like closer to 48, 56 hours, but
Why did she have to kill Best Girl?
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mekon Tsuniki we knew.
Huh?
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
Mekon too, you say?
I know, because I was looking at Mekon for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was... ooh. Well, it was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained.
Hold on. Did you say Mekon also had this despair disease? Then that means she was...
Oh, Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Oh no.
My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. Somewhat soft. Really hot. That's right. Mekon felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever. Just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
Then because of that disease, Mekon was.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope, harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair. That's the reason why, well, she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Which means Mekon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now, and she's infected by despair disease. She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair.
Ultimate despair.
I wonder what YouTube video she's watching. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of the sake of hope? Ew. There's no way I can forgive that.
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Whoa. Who are you talking about?
Only they were still alive. They'd be so happy. I know.
Her beloved friend.
My beloved was the only one. That's right, the only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation. I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly what love is all about.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you. Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die, that's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love. Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair,
You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Remember?
Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease?
but if this means she remembered something that ended up like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to the island?
Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about?
Are you saying this is Mekong? She's the real Mekong? Mekong, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this? All because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mekong.
Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you were all worrying about.
You know?
Not know. I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation. Future? That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. Put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know.
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monomi? Huh?
I knew it! Monomi, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Boop boop boop, Maname and I aren't members! I am Monokuma, my existence is entirely my own. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop. Don't laugh. Hey Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us.
Of course I know that. Let's see. The future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh, well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Oh, hell no!
You'll find out eventually. No, there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown? You even know about that?
I don't know anything.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
Mikan, is this really you?
I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past.
Past?
That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend? That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events. Whatever memory it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
I don't know what you're trying to say, but I hate that you're taking all the spotlight. I like to be the one in the center of attention. That's weird. In the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives. So it was true all along? Our memories were taken away? If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Punishment time!
Damn it. Why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
And now then, I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate nose Mikan Suki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it all we got. It's punishment time. Okay, did she, like, neglect to nurse somebody she liked back to health and now she's dying? Like, is that why she became a nurse?
Dunno.
Like, oof. Is that her backstory? Because, like, oof. Oh, of course. It's gonna be in a hospital.
Bye-bye ouchies.
Bye-bye, ouchies. Oh, no.
If you
Oh,
have a fear of
no.
needles, this might not be a good one for you.
Yeah, look away if you don't like needles. What the? Why is it a giant hand? Wait, is she to space? Like, what?
Apparently.
What?
She became Team Rock? Oh my god, what the? And the Monokuma and the... Oh god. Yeah, that was weird.
It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Sayonji was Mikan Tsumiki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? What was her true form, or is that in itself a symptom of the despair disease? It doesn't matter either way. She ended up like that just from remembering. That all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. Now I'm gonna be pouty for days. Even her words were influenced by the despair disease. The disease turned her into that. If she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope. So, let's just move on. Come on, let's all take this despair and change it into hope. That's impossible!
I love how Nagito is very clearly a, dude that can't read the atmosphere.
No,
He's a
sucks
KY
at it.
guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so.
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too. Too bad! That's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor. The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monomi looks right now.
I'm not fine at all.
Yeah, but the traitor died. If the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? A wink wonk. I mean, you're both pawns for the future foundation. So you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right? What does that make you, Fiend? You did say you're different than Monomi. Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama's just gonna keep on going and going, and I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right-eye during the break.
Your right eye is made out of black beans? Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, you know, isn't it like that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, well, wouldn't it be boring? So we know that to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event.
Special event?
Head over to the first island on the beach. An old friend will be there.
Old friend? Could it be Nekomaru? Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all?
Yeah, should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece.
I guess at least like he and Mikan can't talk one after the other now.
You had hope.
I had
didn't
so
you?
much hope.
You had so much hope. Oh my god.
And now I'm
So
deep in
much.
despair.
Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope in your eyes.
Light of hope. Oh dear. I am happy Nakamura is returning to us, but three of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy.
Miss Sonia?
However, even so, I am still happy if Nakomaru is safe. I am truly happy.
If you're happy, then should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord who gives a shit. I love that line, damn. That line doesn't suit you at all.
I feel if I remember, I'm going to start calling him that. I am likely going to forget it as soon as the stream is over, but...
Oh, absolutely. Same. Yes, Sonia's attitude is very good. Also, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Mikon went into space, but they won't admit she said until we see a corpse. That's true, like,
Yeah.
they just team rocketed. Like, I don't know if she's dead. She could be the traitor still, though.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think we've seen corpses for anyone.
True.
So,
Fair.
it did look like she was shooting past stars, which are way up there, if my astronomy classes were correct. So, like, she made it all the way out there. She did.
Yeah, with no spacesuit, so
Yeah.
yeah. That's it for that. Silence! I shall crush you into dust!
Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikon, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us.
You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Then let's all greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Huh? What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease?
Nope.
I don't get this at all. Akane.
Alrighty then, let's go!
Yeah, you're right.
He just happy he ain't died.
Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Don't tell me he's half robot now.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Jeez, they so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking?
What does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you?
Yeah, boo boo boo, I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body.
You now a Monokuma?
Huh? Nekomaru's body?
Oh, boo boo boo, it's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. If something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility.
What did you do to Nekomaru?
He's a cyborg now. What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was so close to death. So, it just couldn't be helped. A boo 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 boo. A boo.
Oh god, I am like... Oof. As soon as...
As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island! Alright, let's haul ass! Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the first island. I have a bad feeling about this.
Is Nekomaru gonna explode? Oh no. Hope not. That would suck.
Where in the world is Nekomaru?
With Carmen San Diego.
Hey, Nekomaru! Show yourself!
We come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding.
We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth, we kept looking for him. But
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found. Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again?
And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach. What happened? Were you all looking for me?
That voice.
With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice, and then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Oh god.
Huh? What the? Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while? Pretty sad, you know? That's too much! Um, who are you? Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
See the blue badger?
Nekomaru, haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing.
Oh no. I'm scared. Oh my god, I was right.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh no.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell.
It's a robot.
Oh, dude. Ah! His eyes are blinking.
Nine days left.
Oh. So yeah, he a robot.
He a robot.
He just a robot. He just a robot now.
All right, chapter 3.
Oh, no.
Trapped by the ocean's end. End.
Yep, Castless went down. Oh wow.
And we have 9 surviving students. Because Nekomaru sort of survived.
Sorta. He's just a robot now. Oh.
And we got Mikan's apron.
Yay! Question mark.
All right, so we will end here for tonight. Next stream is Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern and 7 o'clock Pacific. I think we should maybe have all 3 of us back together again.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Do you have any
Like
announcements?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, Tuesday. I'm like, what day are we on?
I know. I have to go back to work tomorrow, so.
Yeah, same. I'm like, wait, what? This can't be right. Yeah, no, there's no major announcements I can think of right now.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure there's something, but
Okay.
nothing's coming to mind. I was just like, I think my brain is just stuck on he's a robot now. So he's just a cyborg, and this is it. This is fine, I guess.
Uh,
I don't know how we're gonna treat him though.
Isn't that the
but-
question?
Yeah. Again, that's why I'm like, now my suspicions are thrown at him. Because, like, maybe he knew he was gonna survive anyway.
Maybe.
You know?
I mean, it would
And,
make
like,
sense. Why he
and-
took a fatal blow for Akane.
And, like, if he knew that he was gonna be quote-unquote reborn with an quote-unquote immortal body, if that's what you call it. Would this be considered a more immortal body because it's just a robot? His consciousness is still there, I guess. I don't know how he.
guess.
I don't know how he does this. Unless Nekomaru actually did die, and then this is just the Nekomaru robot that they just send out. It's like asterisk, we didn't break the rules, except you did because he died. But yeah, actually, okay, wait, that makes sense though. Like, if he actually. This was a way for him to fake his death and show up later.
Mhm.
And this is just like a trap. Yeah, I don't know. Nekomaru just shot up in the sus department for me. For sure. So, that's my take anyway.
He is sus. Like, has anyone ever come out on top in a fight with Monokuma?
No.
Because I can't think of anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Sakura tried.
Exactly, and she was like the same build as Nekomaru, so
Mhm.
I don't know, something's going on here. Like, my sus meter is going off the charts. And yeah, he's really nice and everything, but he is the quote-unquote Sakura of the game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we know how that went last time, so...
Also, chat is like, you can use a robot voice for him instead of the old one.
I might. Like, at first, I was so disappointed because they do note that it's a familiar voice, but you know what? Like, I may be changing that up. so I don't
Exactly.
murder my voice every stream.
Yeah, you could just be beep bop boop. It
Beep,
is
bop,
I,
boop.
Nekomaru. Yay.
I am Nekomaru Nidai. I have been reborn from the pits of hell.
There you go. Or just give him a Siri voice, which is recalculating.
Recalculating. My name is Nekomaru Nidai. I have been reborn from the pits of hell.
There you go. Nailed it.
Like, I will point out, like, I've got my CD. So like normally I have it in Japanese, but I had to someone else used my phone not too long ago, so I had it swap back to English. And my Siri is set to an English guy,
Mhm.
which I don't know why that messes with everyone. Like you can change the accent of Siri like fairly easily. But like they were driving and I had Siri running and I don't know why it freaked her out so much to hear something like turn right at Main Street. Like,
He's like, oh, your Siri's a boy?
yeah. Well, like the joke is that Siri is that my male Siri is my boyfriend.
Oh,
So, it gets me to all the places I need.
that's so sweet of him. Oh,
I
what was
know,
his name?
like
James? Reginald?
find yourself a man who does that.
Thanks, Reginald.
Mhm. Thank you. Thank you.
That sounds like or what is it, Jeeves? Like Ask Jeeves?
There we go.
It's Jeeves. Thanks, Jeeves. Oh my god, I just dated myself. Like, y'all remember AskJeeves.com?
Uh,
Does that even still exist?
I
I don't
don't
think
know. I
so.
mean, I can Google it really quick. Let's
Ask
see.
Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
Holy shit, what a throwback.
It comes up.
Oh, it does. Oh my god, Ask Jeeves still exists. That's pretty nice.
So, it is now ask.com.
Oh, but it's not Ask
It got
Jeeves.
reacquired. It got acquired in 2005, and in 2006, Jeeves was removed, and the search engine was rebranded to Ask.
What's wrong with Jeeves? Did he commit a felony? What happened? What happened to your boy Jeeves?
According to the company, this research shows the use of the character as the prominent symbol of the brand may inhibit people from recognizing that our search engine has changed.
Okay. Okay, sure.
And
What?
apparently, Jeeves was a valet, not a butler.
Oh, he was a valet, not a butler.
Yep.
Oh man, all my butler fantasies out the window.
Because apparently, the difference is that a valet only serves an individual, whereas a butler is responsible for a household and manages other servants.
Okay, wait, what? What does that have to do with answering my question, Jeeves?
I mean, he does he does answer all your questions immediately.
True. True that.
And apparently, he was named off of a fictional book character.
Ah, that's pretty neat.
He was the highly competent valet of a wealthy and idle young Londoner named Bertie Wooster.
Bernie Wooster.
After appearing in print in 1915, Jeeves continued to feature in the work until his last completed novel, Aunts Aren't Gentlemen, in 1974, a span of 60 years.
Damn. What an icon. But yeah. Well, we learned something new today.
Exactly.
Yay.
Congratulations, everyone. You learned about a dead search engine.
Nobody uses AskJeeves.com.
No, they did not. Yeah, so, no announcements then?
No, but I do agree with Chat that Nekomaru, since he's a robot, he should now boombox all of Ibuki's songs.
There you go. Yeah, like,
I'll
I
do
want to
that.
know, like, sir, are you now, like, a cappuccino maker? Like,
Are you an iPod?
yeah,
What are you?
what, like, extra features do you now have?
Right.
And also, if I die outside of a, class trial, does that mean that, like, I get a cool upgrade?
Exactly. Do we get a rocket arm or
Yeah, like, laser vision.
right? Jetpack? Like, what do we get?
Yeah, I mean, like, come on. Like, yeah, I probably wouldn't throw it all away to become, like a personal iPod, but like,
Or Chobit.
Yeah, like you give me something else good, like
Absolutely.
I might consider it.
You now became the school mascot. Congratulations. You have to go to all the football games, all the basketball games, and you have to run around like a crazy person.
I love how we have both Monomi and Monokuma, but now Robot Nekomaru is the mascot.
He's bigger, so that it counts.
Well, that's true.
They can be the cheerleaders. It's fine. Will be reborn as karate cyborg and become Kamen Rider. Yes, absolutely. He does look like a Kamen Rider villain or something, or just a character of the day or something. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. His design for the Robo Nekomaru, it's just more Ultraman to me. He looks more Ultraman-y. Man,
I can see that, yeah.
Ultraman-y.
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
Language
his
is what we
eyes
make
were
of
like-
it.
His eyes were like the huge thing that I associate with like Ultraman. It's just like big glowing eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So congrats to him.
why not?
Yes. But anyway,
Anyway.
thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for watching. Wash your hands, wear your masks, get vaccinated, all of that good stuff. And we will be back on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Have a good night, all. Bye.
Night.